Hello, I welcome all of you to this AutoCAD tutorial video. In this video we will see how to draw stuffing box. First we will set the limits. Type limits and enter. Lower left corner enter. Upper right corner will give 300, 200 as limit. Enter, again enter. So upper right corner limit is set. Now you just zoom the OM, enter, select all option, all. Now zooming is done. Now we will see, we will type the now we will just start drawing. First we will draw the body. We will draw. For that we will just draw a line of say 150 mm long. To get straight line we just type F8 150, enter. Okay, now this line we will offset through 15 mm, offset through 15, then again 60 mm, again we will offset through 15 mm. Now we will draw a center line, bring the cursor here and type mid, enter, mid off, so that will you can get that midpoint. Just draw a straight line like this. Now we will offset this line through 42 mm, that is the diameter is 42 mm, so we will give offset through 21 mm, offset through 21 on either sides. Next is 66 mm, so it is 33 mm, again offset through 33 mm, center line. Now we will offset that through 42 mm, offset through 42. Now one more, offset at 60 mm, offset at 60 mm, center line on either sides 60 mm. Now we will trim all these unwanted portions. Trim. We will trim this line also, this line and this line. Now here we have there is a thread hole, and there we want M12 thread. So this line we will offset through on either side 6 mm, offset through 6 mm. Now this line will offset through 1 mm, 1 mm, offset through 1 mm, insert. Okay, inwards you are offsetting towards the center. Okay, now you got this much. Now we will just give here we want a fillet here. So fillet, here you have a fillet radius is 2 mm, this line and this line, and undo. Fillet will give radius 2 mm, radius 2 mm. Now this, select this line and this line, enter. Again we will draw a line from this corner to that point, enter. Again we want to fillet this side, so fillet 2 mm is already selected, so here this one 2 mm, enter. Repeat fillet. Here also we want fillet 2 mm, Again we'll draw one more line from this corner to there. Enter fillet 2 mm here and here. So okay, now here we have this line. We'll complete that. Okay, we'll trim this portion. Okay, now we'll just, here we have a long object. Just we will to show that it's a long object, we will just draw a zigzag line. Just you can just draw a zigzag line there. F8 off, then just draw a line like this. Close that. Enter. Okay, now just mirror that. Mirror that so that you can get the same pattern on the left side. Enter. So this is okay. Now just now we will here we have this portion we want to hatch. Okay, so for that just select hatch, and option we will set NS131 pattern, and the distance we will give as 0.5. okay, enter. Then this portion we want to hatch, this portion, and so that's all. Enter. This line we will just erase that. We don't want all these lines. Delete. Now this portion we want to hatch. Okay, and this line we will draw a line from here to this portion, and this portion we will trim this one. That's all. And here we have a 33 mm a small cavity, the gap there, so that we can place that bush. So this is 33 mm, means offset through 16.5, offset through 16.5, this center line on either sides. Okay, now this line we will trim this portion and this portion. Enter. Now we want to change these lines. So for that, just click. We want to change the line type. Select the by layer. In that, you select load. There we will load some lines. Center lines. This one, okay. Load. Select some lines. Center lines. This one, okay. We load some lines, center lines, some lines we load. Now again we will load some dotted lines. This one, okay. Again load line type. This one, okay. Then dot 5x line, dashed 5x line, dashed 2x line, 2x line. Okay, now close that. Now select this. We want to change this line, Okay, this one was, now we will trim this line only up to there, that is enough. Trim. Now just select this line and convert that, change the line type, which one is matching you can select that. This is better, let us select that. Also then you want to change this line, this these lines, these lines, select those lines and change that. Select these lines and again change that. Okay, that's enough. Enter. Now we'll change this line to center line, matching center line. This one. Select that line. This one, and this center line. And try some center lines. This one or this one. Uh, Load some more lines, center lines. Load other, load center. Okay, center 5x. Okay, and center 2x. Okay, close that. Now select that, this one, and this one, and by layer check which one is matching. This is okay. Now that's enough. Enter. Close. Escape. Okay, now the body of the stuffing box is ready. Now we'll just hatch this portion. Hatch. For that we'll give this distance as say 1 mm, 1 millimeter gap. Enter. Spacing this one and this one. That's all. Escape. Enter. Okay, now the stuffing box body is ready. Now we'll just pan this and okay, we'll draw the gland. For that, just draw a line of length 120 mm. F8 on 120. Okay, now offset that through that is through 15 mm. Again offset that through 45 mm. Okay, now we'll draw a center line. Line mid and mid of, just type mid, you can get the center point. Enter. Now this line will offset through 24 mm, 12.5 mm on either sides, 12 mm on either sides. Offset through 12 mm on either sides. Now again we'll offset that through 21 mm. Offset through 21 mm. Now we will offset that through 42 mm. Offset through 42. Now we will just close this. We'll trim this unwanted portions and close this end here, a line from here to here, and one more line from this side. Now we just trim this portion. Trim. Now we want to offset this through 6 mm on either sides. Offset through 6 mm. Now again this line through 1 mm inwards. Offset 1 mm. This is for placing the stud. Okay, now here we will offset this one through 1 mm. Here this one through 2 mm. Offset through 2 mm. 2 mm this line through 2 mm. This one through 2 mm downwards. Then this outer this top line through 9 mm. Offset through 9 mm. Okay, now here this center line we will offset through. We will just draw a line from here. This line from here upwards. Okay, that line we will offset through 25 mm on either sides. Offset through 25. Okay, either sides. Now we will trim these extensions. Trim this one and these two. Now we got this portion. Now we want to draw a curve in such a way that it starts from here and finishes here. So for that, just we will do one thing. We want a point somewhere here. So I just draw a line like this, a midpoint line, and this line, another line I will draw like this. Some line like this. Nothing is specified about the point, so we will just draw two lines. Now we will draw a curve arc starting from here and through this point and through up to there. Okay, now we got that curve. Once you get that curve, you can just delete that all these lines. Delete. Okay, now we got that curve. Now we will take the mirror image of that one. Mirror this curve, this point and this point. So you got the mirror image of that. Now we'll just trim this unwanted portions. Trim this portion and this portion. Okay, now here this portion also will trim this one, all these small portions will trim, all these lines will trim, and also this side also. Pan, right click pan, trim this line, this line also will trim. And then also this bottom line also will trim. This is not required. Okay, enter. Now we will make these lines dotted lines. Escape. Now we'll make this center line otherwise okay, let it be there. We'll make this. Okay, now we'll trim this small portion, this lines and all we will trim this portion and trim this one and this one and this one. Okay, and this curve up to here. Now we will do one thing. We will make this these three lines dotted line. Just pan, zoom this, select this line, and this one as convert that to dotted line. Just select that, this one. Okay, enter, escape. So now we will hatch this portion. Hatch, select hatch, same pattern, angle we will give 90 degrees. This portion and this portion, enter. Okay, so that's all about this. At the bottom also, we just, if we want, we can give a small offset here, offset through 1 mm, 2 mm, offset through 2 mm, then a line from this point to this point, and one more line from this point to this point, enter. Now if we want, we'll just trim this line, trim this portion and this portion. Okay, escape. Now we'll just delete this hatch, and again once more we'll hatch, because we don't want hatch to this portion. We don't want to extend hatch up to that one. Okay, so we'll just hatch 90 degrees this portion and this portion. That's enough. Enter, escape. Enter, escape. Now that is okay. Now we'll do one thing. We'll just pan. Okay, we'll place this object over this. We want to place this one over this one. Move, select. We'll give the base point as this point and place it there. No, just let it be that we'll do later. Now we will so the body and glands ready. Now we'll just draw bush. Okay, bush. Just draw a line of length 42 mm, 42, offset that through 6 mm, offset through 6 mm, this line through 6 mm, then again offset that through 15 mm, offset through 15 mm, this one offset through 15 mm, then draw a line from center, a line from mid of this line, just a straight line. Now this line will offset through 24 mm, and 24 means 12.5, offset through 12.5, 12 mm, 12 mm on either sides, this side and this side, and one more 16.5, offset through 16.5, okay. Now just close this one, just trim that unwanted portions, trim that and enter. Now just trim this portion also, trim this one, and just draw a straight line from here to here, and one more line from here to here, enter. Now just offset this line through 2 mm, 3 mm, offset through 3 mm this line. Okay, now from here to here we want to draw a line. Zoom that. Now from this corner to, just draw a line from this corner to here, and one more line this side. Now we will trim these unwanted portions. Trim this portion, this portion, this one, this one, enter. Okay, this is bush. Now we'll hatch this portion. For hatching we will give hatch, we will give some angle. Here we will give 0.5 as the gap between the lines, and the angle we will give 90 degrees. So this side will give 90 degrees. Okay, now enter, escape. Okay, now bush is also ready. Now this bush we will place inside this one. Okay, so just move, we will place this bush in such a way that this portion base point you are placing it there. Bush will place in such a way that move, select this object, this portion will select, and we will keep it there. Okay, there is the bush. Now we will just pan, and we will place this one over this one. Okay, so for that just draw a line, center line like this. There is no specific position for this one, so we'll just move this one. You will just draw a line, center a line like this. Okay, then just select that, move that, copy and copy, select this one, base point will give this point, and we'll place it there or that. So now it is ready, escape. Now we'll just draw a line from here to here. So there is a filling material is there. Okay, so for that, here just draw a line from here like this up to there. Okay, now this portion we will hatch by using some another type of hatch. Okay, hatch, some fill material is there. So for that we will use some any material like this. This one we will select, and that portion will fill. Okay, that's enough, enter. Okay, now we have only stud is left, stud and bolt. So other body we have already we have already assembled. Now we will just draw the stud. Okay, so to draw stud, we'll just move this object away. Stud, the height is 90 mm. Draw a line of 90 mm height. Okay, now offset that through it's M12 stud, so it is offset through 6 mm on either sides. 6 mm on either sides. Okay, now just this one, close that, and this side also. Enter. Now just offset this line through 1 mm. Offset through 1 mm. Okay, now just we'll extend that. extend this line to meet there. Okay, now we'll just draw a curve like this. We'll just draw a line somewhere here. Okay, just a point. Now we'll just arc. Okay, 3-point arc, a point starting from here, this point and this end point, so that we'll get a curve there. Okay, now we'll just delete this line, delete, trim, just trim that, trim this curve and this line, enter, trim this side also. Now we'll just take mirror, take mirror image of that. Now we'll do one thing, we'll just copy that, this one, this one, and copy there and keep it there, escape. Now we'll just rotate that through 90 degrees, 180 degrees. Base point is this one and angle is 180, so that it is turned downwards. Now we'll just copy this, copy and this object, this one, and place it, say this point as center and place it there, so that now it is ready there. Okay, now it is placed there. Just delete this one, or you can take mirror also. Now we'll do one thing. Here we have to offset this line through 15 mm from here. Okay, offset through 15 mm this line upwards, then again that through 5 mm, offset through 3 mm, escape 2 mm, offset through 2 mm. Okay, now this center line we will offset through 24 mm. Offset through 24 mm. Offset through 24 mm. Offset through 24 mm. Sorry, 12 mm. Total diameter is 24, so the length is 12 mm. Offset through 12. Then extend this line, extend to meet that line. Now once it is extended, just trim that, this portion and this portion, this one, and this curve also. Okay, now just do one thing. We'll just fillet here. Okay, fillet, use a fillet of 2 mm. This line, undo, escape. Note that one, fillet radius 2 mm. This line and this line. Now before that, one more line from here to this one. Again fillet this one and this one, so escape. Okay, so fillet is ready. Now let us do one thing. We want to show the thread. Okay, from here the thread length is 58 mm, so pan this line will offset through 58 mm downwards. Okay, offset through 58, 58 downwards, 58 downwards. Now this line we will offset through 1 mm on either sides, offset through 1 mm. This line offset through 1 mm on either inwards. Okay. Now just again this line will offset through 1 mm, offset through 1 mm, offset through 1 mm. This line inside and this line inside and this line also downwards. Okay. Now this is to show that the thread. Okay. Now just draw a line like this, a line from this corner to here, and one more line from this corner to this corner. Enter. Now we will trim the unwanted portion. Pan, trim this one, this portion, and this lines we will trim. Okay, that's all. That is about thread stud. Now if you want, you can extend this line up to there. Okay, extend this line to show that the stud is up to this end. Okay, thread is up to this end. Okay, just extend that line. Now we'll just trim this portion, trim this portion and this portion and this portion and this portion. If you want, you can trim that portion also. Okay, that's about stud. Now stud is ready. Now we'll just place that stud here, copy all this object, place this. Stud is ready. Now we'll just draw the bolt so that the complete fabrication is over. Let's draw a bolt. To draw a bolt, the bolt is of M12, so just draw a rectangle of 24 mm by 12 mm. Now offset this one through 6 mm. Now just offset this through 3 mm. Offset through 3 mm. This line. Okay. Now just offset this line through 2 mm or 1 mm. Offset through 1 mm. This line through 1 mm downwards and this line through 1 mm upwards. Okay. Now we'll just pan. Just draw a curve, a 3-point curve, a curve arc starting from here, here, and this one. Repeat arc from here, here, and here. Again, one more arc through these 3 points. Repeat arc, 3-point arc starting from here, this one, and this one. Okay, now let us do one thing. Let's make a mirror image of this one. Mirror this one and this one. Base point is this one and this one. You got mirror image of that one. Now let us just delete these lines. Delete. Now we'll just trim these portions, unwanted portions. This one, this one, this one, this portion. Trim this portion, this portion. Enter. Okay. Now the bolt is ready. Now we will just place this bolt here. Copy bolt. We want to place this bolt in such a way. Select this point as the base point and place it there. And one more bolt there. Okay. Escape. Now the assembly is ready. Just move these objects away and pan this one. So this is the assembly of the stuffing box. You just type the text, single line text, starting from here. Height will give 5 mm. Rotation angle 0. Text is stuffing box. Stuffing box. Enter. Escape. Okay. Now the stuffing box is ready. The assembly is ready. Just move this and place it there. The top here. So this is the assembly of the stuffing box. Now we'll just give some dimensions. Okay. Dimensions of some critical dimensions only. A few dimensions. Linear dimension. This one, 24 mm. Again linear dimension, 33 mm. Some dimensions we will give. Now this thickness, all these dimensions will give some different color. I have just done dimensions of a few components only. Hope you understood how to draw this assembly of the stuffing box. Thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you.